What's going on, guys? FadeitLuie here, bringing guys a brand new video. We're gonna be doing a 10-minute haircut tutorial, so stay tuned. We're gonna be starting off by creating our first guideline with our gold FX, and we're also making sure we contour this first guideline to his head shape. Make sure to stretch the skin with your opposite hand to keep the skin tight. Now that we're done balding him out, we can move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. You want to make sure you make this guideline around 1 inch thick so you can spread the blend. We're then going to slightly close the lever midway and all the way closed and attack that initial guideline. Now that we're done erasing our initial guideline, we can move on to our 1 guard all the way open and create our third guideline. We're then going to use this same guard and the lever to soften up this line and get it ready for the half guard. As you can see, now that we're done softening up the line, we're moving on to our half guard and we're going to erase the line completely. Make sure to use the corners and the lever to do so. Also, don't forget to use your opposite hand to either comb the hair down or stretch the skin. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Now that we're done detailing, we're going to move on to our 5 guard all the way closed and debulk the top. Now that the top is nice and clean, we can move on to our 2 guard all the way open and create our 4th guideline. This is going to help us get ready for our 1.5 guard and also blend into the 3 guard open. Now that we're done using our 2 guard, we can move on to our 1.5 guard and erase the line completely. Make sure to use the lever in your corners. Sometimes after using the 1.5 guard, there's still a fade line, so switching over to your 1 guard all the way open and using its corners will definitely help. Now that we're done detailing, we can move on to our clip over comb method and connect the top to the bottom. We're also going to create our silhouette and make sure the fade is as smooth as possible. You want to make sure when you're using your horizontal cuts, you're debulking. When you're using your vertical cuts, you're blending. Now I'm going to detail with my previous guards as much as possible. Always make sure you run the top over and over again, making sure everything's nice and even. Now that we're pretty much done with the fade, we can move on to our front line and debulk it with our clipper over comb method. The reason why I'm doing this is because his hairline is very bulky and there's a lot of hangovers, so I'm debulking it just a little bit so it makes it easier for me to line up. I'm also going to run the top again with the 5 guard all the way closed. The front line is nice and debulked, so now we're going to finish off his sideburn and the beard and then move back to his hairline. I always start off by fading my sideburns with my no guard all the way open. Now I'm using my 1 guard all the way open and closed to debulk the beard. You always want to make sure you run over the beard multiple times to make sure everything's nice and even. Moving on to our go-to effects, we're going to line up the back of the beard, and we're starting off at the top, working our way to the bottom. Make sure not to press too hard here because usually the skin is very sensitive. Now that we're done with the beard and debulking, we can move on to the front line and start off at the middle, working our way to the sides. Make sure to go slow enough that the hair feeds into the trimmer and you're also making sure that you're going against the grain. Make sure not to dig too deep into the corners and leave your vertical bars as natural as possible. You also don't want to press too hard near the temple areas because the skin is a little bit more sensitive there. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you made it this far into the video, leave a comment down below of my subscriber count. I'm just seeing who's paying attention. Now that we're done lining them up, we can move on to our Turkish Razor and Derby Premium blades, and we're going to make them as crispy as possible. But before we do that, of course you want to apply some elegant shave gel so that the razor could glide better. When you're using a razor, you want to make sure you stretch the skin as much as possible with your opposite hand, and also keep the razor at a 45-degree angle. This lowers the likelihood of you cutting someone.